Well, good morning. This is number 101 of 365, and this one's called Let Go, Let God. And I start in 5. 5. Why not? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you. It is me. It is Paul Carpenter. And today, we are on number 101 of 365. 21 more of these things, and we are at the halfway point, or 1/3 point, I should say. So good morning. We are blessed. And this one's called Let Go and Let God. And it goes something like this. Swisher Street. It goes something like this. Have you ever had a moment in your life when you feel completely lost? Don't know what to do, don't know where to go, seemingly have no place to stay, have lost all your money, have lost the love of your life, you've lost it all. And there's a couple things that can happen in that moment where you get like super depressed and upset about life, or you accept. And this is that whole idea of let go and let God. I don't know who's here, but someone's watching. I appreciate you, whoever you are, even though you're hiding. Many times we hold wanting to have it our way, or the way that we think things are supposed to become and be for us, because we have an idea in our mind of what the future is, an idea in our mind of what we think we're supposed to have, an idea in our mind of where we're wanting to go. And so many times it's our conscious mind that befuddles our unconscious wants. I say this all the time. And what I mean by that is that your conscious mind makes you think that you need stuff. And that's only because of the things that are sold to you. You're not good enough, you're too overweight, you don't have the right shoes, you're not wearing the right clothes, you don't have the nice car, you don't have a good place to live. And so in turn, it creates this thought in your mind of things that you think that you want. And then we struggle in our lives to chase after whatever and then get that thing. And then as soon as we have it, we go, no. And then we let that thing go, and then we realize, oops, sorry. And by that time, usually it's too late. So instead of this idea of stress, instead of this idea of holding on to your expectations, let go and let God. There's a lot of people who follow me that are not religious. They're more spiritual. Some of them are just straight atheists. My best answer for you is connect to your spiritual self. Connect to whatever it is that's outside of you. Give thanks for that thing. Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, Tommy. I love you guys. Thank you, David Richardson, for watching. And there's a couple other people here. I don't know who you are. And I thank you for watching. But getting back to let go and let God. The idea today is that so much of what we are forcing in our lives doesn't need to be there. And if we just allow, it's really, okay, so side note, but I was watching this video yesterday. It's Keenan and Peele. And it's a church group, and they're all sitting around a table with their Bibles, right? And they're all sitting there and they're praying, and they're like, God, please help us. How do we help the poor? How do we help the disenfranchised? And all of a sudden, the light of God comes into the room, and he's like, I am God. And they're all like, oh my God. And they get down on their knees, and they're like, oh, thank you so much for coming to talk to us. Oh my God, it's amazing. You're God, And God's like, listen, I want you to give up everything, sell all your belongings, and go help the homeless. And these people start looking at each other like, and then one of the guys is like, so let me get this straight. God, what you're telling us is that you want me to give up everything I have and go be homeless with the homeless people. And God's like, yeah, give up all your worldly possessions and give it, and then go be with the homeless, help the homeless, feed your community. Then all of a sudden they all start looking at each other, and they all start screaming like, oh my God, the house is possessed. The house is possessed. It's got demons. And they run out of the house. And the voice of God goes, oh, I see what they did there. Now, my point that I bring that up is that so many times we say, hey, I'm just going to give this to God. I'm going to allow God to take it. And then God, that story, you've heard that story, the guy who falls off of a ship, and then there's a turtle, a talking turtle. He's like, no, I'm not talking to you. You're talking turtle, talking dolphin, and then a talking whale. And then he dies, and then he goes to heaven. He's like, God, why didn't you help me? God's like, dude, I sent you a talking turtle, a talking dolphin, and a talking whale. What more do you want from me? So it's like, so much of our lives are complicated by what we believe we think we want. I've told this before. I'll just try it again real quick. But there was a time when I had a dream, and it showed me the oceans of souls. And the ocean was flat, no movement. But there was a light, and the light would come over the water, and then there'd be movement in the water, and hands would reach out, begging to be taken to the shore of life. You're left right on the edge of where the water and the sand meet. And in this place, the waves keep crashing against you. And those are the waves of life. Some people stay there their whole time and just get hit by waves and waves and waves. Other people find their way to the beach, and they start to build sand castles. Fake sand castles, houses, companies, ideas that don't really last. And then there's every once in a while a person who will leave everyone on the shore, leave everybody on the beach, and go into the forest, into the darkness of the forest, and bring something back. Show everybody what it is that they really should be doing here. Hence, give away everything you have and give all of yourself to anyone you've ever met. That's it. That's the whole key. And I've done that for a long time. And there's a thing here, right? There's the side of me that has expectations of who I'm supposed to be and where I'm supposed to go. And there's another side of me, which is I'm super stoked and happy with the things and the people that I've met and the people that I've attached to and the people that have learned or have gained something from me. And this is much heavier than this. Much heavier. Much heavier. And so I stay by that. I stay by that faith-based life. I stay by that idea that by being a good person is all you need to do. And I said this yesterday, you can have a house, a car, you can have, you can be responsible and not be a good person. Because responsibility does not show character, unfortunately. And some of the best people I've ever met in my life had absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And they were the ones that wanted to give the most. So, with that, my friends. Oh wait, somebody wants to come in and join in here. Hold on, who's this? I approve you, Tommy McDonald. I'm adding Tommy McDonald. Let's see if he joins in on this little fun little thing that we're doing here. I like to add people whenever they want to come in here and say hello. It's nice. Let's see if it happens. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna end this. So Chadwick says, I want your car, and says, I just need a place to stay in Clear Lake so I can live where I want to. Man, I have a friend of mine who's squatting a home right now in Clear Lake, right next to Wickham Elementary, if you want. So you could do that, Chad. And he's doing it totally legally. You know, it's legal here in the state of Texas to do what's called homesteading, take over a home that's been abandoned in a neighborhood. So you could do that. Oh, it's okay. We could try it again. Let me see if I can add you this time here. Bring Tommy onto the live feed. Declined again. Okay, well, we tried. Anyways, listen, folks. I just want to say thank you. Please, if you would not mind, go out to the world, do something nice for somebody else, and if you can't do something nice for yourself, it does start with you. Number two, let's fix this. Number two, please don't get caught up in all the crazy stuff that's going on in this world. And number three, if you would not mind, please like, share, subscribe, send this out to somebody hits that needs to hear it. You know, like button, share button, notification bell, yada, yada, yada. Support me on Patreon, $1 a month, all the way to $8,000 a month. Why not, Mr. Beast? I'm calling you out again. That would be /Patreon, Patreon /mentally HYP. If you want, send me some Cash App money because I'm broke as fuck. I have no place to live. I'm homeless right now. Thank you very much for that, Mom. Can't blame her. I have to blame myself. Not her fault. Um, um, Patreon, Cash App, YouTube. If you want to watch these videos, you can watch every single one of these videos on YouTube at /Paul David Carpenter. I love you. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. Hey, Stuart. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. So thank you all for watching today. I hope that letting go and letting God gives you a piece of hope and happiness today. I thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And please have a good day. Have a beautiful day. And create some beautiful things for people to see. And with that, my friends, I love you all. And I'll see you all on the other side.